Who are you pregnant by?
I'm not sure.
How are you not sure? What does that mean?
I mean, I probably slept with like 4, 5.
You slept with 4 or 5 people where?
At home. You're never home.
At home. I'm never home. I'm working, trying to provide for you. And while I'm working nights, you're sleeping with 4 and 5 boys? How old are these boys?
Older.
Like, are they over 18?
Some of them.
God, please, no!
So you trying to keep this baby? What do you...
I'm gonna get rid of it. I don't want to have it.
So you want to get rid of the baby. So that's going to be your form of contraception.
I mean, Kendra, my best friend, she had a... And so...
How many women would leave their daughters at home alone while they're working a night shift? Make that make sense.
What a legacy to leave behind. Yep, where would we be without the powerful mob of single mothers guiding the way? Sarcasm aside, in the modern West, it's clear to all of us that single moms are beyond help. For years, they rode off the coattails of women in the past who lost their husbands in some tragic accident, but now the opinion has shifted dramatically. And why? Because the issue we see today is a matter of choice. And now, accountability is inevitable, no matter how hard they try to ignore it. Here are the top comments. How many fathers will leave the home, making the mother have to figure out how to do it all? Almost none, lady. I know you didn't hear what I just said, but it's answering this dumb question. Blaming the mother who has to work to keep a roof over their heads and food in their bellies? Make that make sense. Were we watching the same video? The daughter just explained the most horrific situation possible. No, you gotta make that make sense. Why are you recording this? That's the first problem. They both want to make one last buck before it all goes down. Y'all can't blame the parents for every decision a child makes. Y'all act like y'all never did stuff that you know your parents wouldn't be proud of, but still did it anyway. At some point, all a parent can do is trust their child to make good decisions, but not all of them do, no matter how amazing their parents are. And I think you can all see why these videos are important. Here we go. It's gonna be a long day, fellas.
When I become a mum, I never imagined being here as a single mum.
Cuatro palabras, no cambian no nada. Tienes bebé nuevo, sin apellido. Cuando hay lluvia sobre tu cara, no olvides grabarte para interneto.
Alright, man, the dude has decent pipes. Was not expecting that. What I was expecting, however, was the waterworks. Honestly, and this goes for anyone who ever films themselves crying, I hope things get worse for you. For ages, young men had to endure an education where single moms would come in and share their struggles, while the teacher demanded that the class applaud the heroine for refusing to keep it in the pants. And the product? Thousands of videos where single moms theatrically cry while doing daily tasks any man could do blindfolded with a prosthetic hand. The comments are, bro was watching Man on Fire. Never once have I thought, let me set up my phone so I can film myself crying. Who the hell are these people? Single moms, man. Single moms. It's the Spanish singing for me. Imagine putting a phone on a tripod, then operating the camera and recording yourself crying on the front-facing camera and uploading to social media. It's a level of delusion that no one has ever seen before, not until people decided that it was honorable to destroy the nuclear family. Moving on.
What would you give yourself out of a 10? Any of you think you're a 10 out of 10?
First and foremost, this is a natural body. Not many can have 4 kids and get that thing back to 170.
10. You're 170?
Yeah, I'm a 10.
How tall are you?
5'6".
You're a 10?
Yep, look at me.
If you're a 10, I'm white. My name is Fresh and I'm a white.
What about you?
Yeah, 10.
Wait, $1,000? How much would it charge for like one night?
Something like...
$2?
No, like $100 and then I...
Again, this is the legacy of modern single motherhood. Not taking care of 3 kids with 2 jobs, not trying to keep the memory of a deceased father alive. Nope. It's overweight chicks on a podcast, discussing their rape and why they still deserve to be treated like a Disney princess. Women often get so pissed off at this kind of exposure, and plenty of people ask things like, where did you find these people? But the fact is, they're everywhere at this point. They're a Western staple, and that's why it's so crucial to make sure they receive this level of criticism. Anyway, the top comments here are, $100 in an hour for that thing? That's very sad to say $100 an hour so confidently. It may be sad, but it's true, which is why people need to see it. My mother's grandmother had 17 kids and she had a better body than her. Damn, this comment torched her to a crisp. Gold star for you. Ha, the question I super chatted last night. I just got done watching this clip. God, the delusion in a majority of these girls is wild. Men in relationships are gonna decline super fast in this generation. No doubt about that. Next clip.
Honestly, if I was a man, I would only date single mothers or people or mothers, period. Because
I'm gonna stop you there.
Let me get the explanation to that. I feel like motherhood changed me so much, and although I'm married, I'm not single. It's not because my mental isn't married. You know what I'm saying? My mental is my mental. Yeah. So when I say a lot of stuff about me changed. I value myself more. I value my time more. I don't really give my time and my energy to shit that just don't matter, don't equate to nothing. So if I was a man, especially if I was a man that was older in age a little bit, you know, like Pawpaw, I would literally be like, you know what? I want a single woman because a single mom, they know how to get it done. They really be like the grade A people for real. It'd be a single women, them, not us, because I got. But you gotta be careful. But when I was advocate with that.
It's not that my mental isn't there, it's that my mental is my mental. Step aside, Emerson, we have a new wordsmith. Aside from the fact that this is just completely false, there's a thing called mom brain. You can look it up. The argument that women with kids are the ultimate prize is way too played out at this point. And it's dizzying to have to keep saying this, but men want absolutely nothing to do with tainted ground or a pre-existent structure. So many single moms keep saying that men should be happy to finance a family they had no role in creating, as if it's a magical mantra that will eventually change masculine behavior. Well, sorry, not possible. And I doubt the comments will disagree with me here. It's because that I value myself, my time, my money, and my sanity that I don't date single moms. Well, look at that. The prediction was accurate after all. Man, that modern feminist brainwashing is intense. They do it every morning before going out into the world, like some kind of software update. I've changed a lot. Proceeds to list all the ways she's made things more about her, not about valuing others. One day this will be examined objectively with controlled studies, but we probably won't be around to see it. Next clip. So some context for the video that pretty much adds to the never-ending stack of single mom hustles. The woman in the video attempted to bring her kids into Disney California Adventure without paying for tickets, something she has done before, according to Disneyland officials. They tried to kick up dust in the media and make this something different, but as I said, people are just sick and tired of these women at this point. They tried to be at the top of this protected class for so long, but once the mask fell, not even the most progressive stand behind this shit. The top comments are, "Dude, that's probably a struggling mom. In this economy, let's extend some grace. Maybe she needed actual help?" Yeah, totally. That's why she went to one of the most expensive theme parks for affordable groceries and medicine. It's gut-wrenching to hear them scream for help. Those poor babies. I'm not even mad at her. I'm mad at Disney for pricing her and her babies out. I don't care what that makes me. I could tell you what that makes you, but I'd be banned real fast, so I'll keep that to myself and leave it up to everyone's imagination. This was handled very poorly for these poor children. They should have protected them from this scene. They needed 4 cops, 2 subpar managers, and the yellow vest guy for that? Jesus Christ, Gary. Yes, that part was overboard, but the point is, so many people are trying to ignore the fact that none of this would have happened if the single mom here had just gone to the park like a normal person. Good Lord. Up next.
Please do not address me as a strong, independent Black woman. It's not a compliment. I never hear a man that is raising children alone say, "I'm mom and dad." He never becomes overly feminine because he's raising children. But we as women become overly masculine because we are raising children, because I'm mom and dad and I got to do all these things, right? And now I put extra stuff on me and then I say, "Ain't nobody helping me." Well, nobody told you to do that. There is help available, all because I was trying to overcompensate for what daddy wasn't doing. I didn't have to be mom and dad because when you think of something strong, you do not think of coming to the aid of it. So when we are looked at and walk around as strong, what we're putting out is, I do not need assistance. I don't need your help. So anytime a man says, "Oh, I love it, you're so strong," I said, "No, I'm not strong. I'm resilient. I'm not independent. I'm interdependent." Because nobody ever comes to the aid of the strong person.
I thought we all could need a little escape from the insanity, so here we are. Putting aside that single moms are not to be taken in under any circumstances, the constant need that many of them have to try and be masculine is the same mentality that put them in that situation to begin with. Men can, and often do, lift up the burden and handle everything on their own, especially if they have no other choice in the matter. And when it comes to women, particularly single motherhood in general, well, the stats really speak for themselves. The comments are, when you think of something strong, you do not come to the aid of it. From experience, she told no lie, raised by only my father, and I've never heard him say any of the things I've heard single moms say. And this does not shock any of us given what we've seen. How about not being a single mother in the first place? Truth. I see that clearly went over most of y'all's women's heads. All you heard was now I'm a man or I'm masculine. When you present yourself as such, you get treated as such. Strong men don't get the aid. Strong men should always compensate and help, protect and provide without the need for help. You can't get both is her point doing it as is. Bingo.
Why are you guys telling me when I'm grieving? Are you crazy?
Listen to me, Audrey.
No, I don't have to listen to you.
There's never a good time.
It is a good time.
There's never a good time. Every time I try.
25 years later, and you think this is the best time?
Listen, Angela.
I don't even know you.
Baby, listen. I know you. I watched you grow up through all the pictures and videos and everything that she sent me.
Pictures.
I know that you're a good person.
Looking at pictures and videos, you don't know
that you go
me.
feed the homeless. I know that you love cotton candy and you secretly sneak and eat it even though they tell you not to. I know everything about you, baby. I know. And I know you don't know me, but I just want you to give me a chance to get to know me. That's all I'm asking for, just a little time, so that we can get to know each other.
And that's our fault because we just didn't want you to go through any more than what you were going through. You were in therapy, you were in school, you were already going through stuff with Angela. Grandmom didn't want us to keep moving you around. I wanted you to live with me.
Auntie Nikki, do you know how ridiculous you sound? For real.
I know it sounds.
Now, this is an accurate portrayal of the modern single mother. The comments are, Mom tried, but family blocked her. They probably convinced her to leave her life the way it was so as to keep your life stable. No matter when they told you, you would be upset. It's not fair to mom or child. What's not fair is to burden society because you can't refuse to take it in a car at the local Chick-fil-A? She made her choice and she has to live with it. Children aren't obligated to forgive their parents for hurting them. No, they are not. You don't know what your mom went through for 26 years. Doesn't matter. She wasn't a mom. Most single mothers are not. If it was her daddy, the forgiveness would not be so easy in the comments section. Shake my head. Because they lie to the fathers and the courts keep them out of the child's lives. Jesus, read a book. Moving on.
Woman calls out successful men for not wanting to date single moms. Single successful men that don't want to date women with kids is so sassy to me. Baby, how you a grown man but scared of some kids? How you allow some kids to let you to miss out on this good woman? It's giving you weak. You know, I have...
The guy never misses. The comments are, if you a good woman, the father of your kids should have married you. Trying to bully men into suffering with her is treacherous. 3 saved game profiles? Nah, I'm good. She's using sign language, shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. She should try to date the dude who gave her them kids. That would have been the move, but that wasn't gonna happen. Next clip.
I will do well for myself, and you know what I want that man to? Contribute to my lifestyle. My son, you know what he knows? Hey, mommy, are we flying first class to New York next weekend? My son tells me, hey, mommy, we're going to New York. Are we going first or we're going business? That's his vocabulary. My son's vocabulary is accustomed to what I am accustomed to the level that I am accustomed to. And when I tell him, no, baby, we're flying, regular, he's like, I don't know about that. I was like, I gotta work hard. You gotta work real hard.
Ah, yes, the generational cycle continues. What a wonderful example for the future. Here are the top comments. Single mom alert. You and your son better get a job. That kid is set up for failure. That ain't your lifestyle. You're using someone else's lifestyle to support your gold-digging ways. And that's the key strategy of the single mom in a nutshell. The physical manifestation of crippling debt. And if you made it to the end of this video, I want to say I appreciate you. So don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment to have a chance to win, and hit that subscribe button for daily videos. And if you take a quick second to subscribe to the second channel, Man Guide Reacts, link is down below in the description, so we can be sure that our message will keep on reaching the new men out there. I appreciate all the support, guys.